Male feminists, what is going on? Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you today about a really serious issue that I've noticed lately, and it involves male feminists. You have a lot of people and accusations being thrown at male feminists lately, and it begs the question, is this something where they are snakes in a hen house, wolves in a sheep's clothing? What are they exactly, and why are so many accusations being lobbed at them lately? So there have been several prominent male feminists in the news lately, all over social media, on multiple websites. And I'm not talking about Harvey Weinstein or Joss Whedon. Those guys are included, but they're not the ones I'm focused on right now. I will bring them up shortly, but they're not the ones. I'm speaking of Sam Kriss and Matt Myers and Michael Hafford and several others. But these guys have had really serious accusations placed on them. It's one of those things where you wonder what the hell is going on in the feminist camp lately, especially with their male allies. Male allies seem to be wolves in sheep clothing, as I said earlier. They are getting serious accusations, and these guys, a lot of them use some choice words that don't really make much sense and that are really cringeworthy, to be quite honest. On October 17th, yesterday, you had Sam Kriss come out with an apology based on an allegation he received. And it's interesting to see what he says throughout this apology. It goes to read, "I'd like for a moment to add some context to the events described, which I hope will make them more explicable, if not more excusable." Aren't you male feminists the ones that say these kind of actions aren't excusable? Like, I don't understand this thought process. Now that you've had an allegation levied against you, you want to justify it? And you want to make us understand your reasoning and why you don't think it's sexual assault or harassment or even anything of that kind of situation? Are you serious right now? I just am curious. I want to know if this was a serious, heartfelt, thought out apology, because it doesn't seem like you're accepting your responsibility. It goes on to read, "After the incident, she continued to message me, amicable for months, including suggested that we might meet again, until other divisions became apparent. Because of this, I had no idea that I might have hurt or upset her. If I had, I would have apologized immediately." Again, this is not to suggest that she misled me, but that I did not realize the impact of my action. Aren't you the ones who say that you're supposed to be kind and good to women and you shouldn't sexualize the situation, and you preach this? I don't understand it. It seems more and more like sociopaths. They are a bunch of people who use their leverage in getting into these situations to find victims. It continues to read, "Anyone who follows me closely will be aware that I am friends with many women with public platforms. I hope that the responsibility for my actions can stay with me alone, and that nobody else is made to feel as if they have to answer for me." What? Yes, the actions are yours alone. You're an individual. No one else should have to answer for you. That they won't answer for you. Your actions are not anyone else's to answer for. That's not how it works. I'm sorry, bud, but saying that you have friends who have platforms doesn't make it excusable at all. That's period, cut and dry. Next male feminist that I'd like to focus on that has had an accusation placed against him, Michael Hafford. This guy is a writer for Vice and the Broadly sub of Vice, as well as Rolling Stone, Refinery 29, many other publications. Was accused by Helena Donahue of assault. There are pictures, as you can see on the screen, of her with bruises and being battered, and you can see them all over her body. And though she hasn't came out and said who it was, specifically, there's multiple sources that are pointing this way, and there's been no denial from him. There's been no acceptance, but he hasn't denied it. And if you're innocent and you didn't do what is being claimed against you, you would say, hey, no, that's not me. I did nothing of the sort. But just to see everything that's going on is proof that if you see these accusations levied against you, you would deny them if they weren't the fact or true. Or you would make some sort of statement, period. Has had 5 accusations as of October 6th, 7th against him of sexual assault and rape. So Michael Hafford faces claims from 5 women in addition to Helena Donahue. This number of claims goes to show that there's something systemically wrong with male feminists at this time and point. Now, what it is it serial? Is it psychopathy? Is it something mentally wrong with them where they want to act like they're allies and get in close to their potential victims? Who knows? But it's getting to the point where you have to look at it and ask yourself, why in the hell does this keep happening? And why is it from the most vocal mouthpieces who are part of their movement? It seems to me that male feminism is toxic. It seems to me that being a male feminist is done under the guise of potentially meeting women or harassing them or victimizing them. It's one of those things where it seems like they want to do what's good for women and they want to do what they think is, best for society, but in reality, what is it? I mean, for those of you male feminists who actually stand up for your beliefs, can you speak to this? Can you tell me what the issue is and why it keeps occurring and why so many of these accusations are coming out right now? I'd really like to know, because it doesn't make the normies and the normal male feminists look good. These accusations keep coming and coming, and there's a laundry list of people. But I wanted to focus on these 2 specifically and just bring up Matt Myers because he ditched accusations by coming out as gay and a furry. Now, maybe he is gay and maybe he's a furry, but does that mean that he is not capable of raping or sexually assaulting a woman because now he's a homosexual furry? I don't think so. These don't seem to be, this doesn't seem to be a justifiable excuse. Now, this guy is interesting, and the fact that he has backpedaled so much and tried to use this as a justification why he couldn't just seems like he could, and just seems like he's deflecting. As you can see on the screen, Nick Monroe posted this. He's a freelance journalist. He said, Matt Myers claims he can't have committed sexual assault because he's gay, because he's a gay furry. And you can see all of the tweets from Matt Myers. This did happen recently, where he stated this after the accusations came out. It makes no sense for him to put out this blanket statement without any kind of merit. An accusation is an accusation, whether you want to say you're a homosexual furry or you want to say you're some make-believe person. These accusations don't just go away because you say you're gay and a furry. These pictures of Helena that she posted on her Twitter that you just saw are saddening. And it's disappointing to see that people who are supposed to be allies, people that they think they can trust and that are in their community, seem to be the biggest issue. And I'm not saying it's all male feminists, but there's a shockingly large number of male feminists being accused right now. And it makes you wonder what is going on. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate you taking the time. It's a question of what's going on in the world, and you're seeing a lot of accusations flying. Please subscribe to my channel, throw a like on the video, turn notifications on. That way you can keep informed with what I'm doing and what we have planned for our next videos. Again, I'm AG Luck, and thank you for your time.